Ladies and gentlemen, I'm IWN. Welcome back to the channel. This is your NXT September the 23rd, 2025 watch along results for your WWE NXT No Mercy Go Home show. The Go Home show is kicking off with Myles Borne versus Lexis King. And then we got a winner takes all showdown between TNA champion Trick Williams and NXT champion Femi. Then we got the intense #1 contenders match to look forward to for the Speed Championship featuring Candice LeRae versus Lainey Reid. So be sure you join me right now because we're going to react to these matches, discuss the storylines and everything. Of course, I'm not really interested in watching Myles Borne versus Lexis King, but that match is already over. Myles Borne beat Lexis King tonight. He just picked up a victory over him tonight. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you do. And please share the stream to all social media platforms. Let everybody know I'm live for the NXT No Mercy Go Home show. Let's go ahead and tune into NXT. We got to where we got Stevie Turner and Robert. Let's see what they're talking about. And enjoy the show. If you don't enjoy the show tonight, I can understand why.
Arriving here, walking around backstage. Did you invite them? Ava, we saw TNA wrestlers walking around backstage here. Did you invite them?
No, I can't hear you, but whatever it is, I trust you guys to run the show.
Ava, it's super important. She hung out. She hung out.
Well, looks like the Prime Minister's in charge tonight.
We both are, Stevie. We got to figure this out.
Well, that's an interesting situation, but there is the North American champion. We will hear from Ethan Page next on NXT.
Yep, TNA talent are all back there. Are we getting an invasion, a TNA invasion tonight? We'll find out at the end. We already seen two TNA superstars in the background behind Ethan Page as Ethan Page getting ready to make his way to the ring. You know, the North American champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Just now tuning in, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you do. We don't have anybody on X tuned in or listening tonight, unfortunately. But we do have a little bit of our YouTube followers and supporters in the live chat tonight. So We already got 1 like on the stream. Let's get more than 1 like on the stream tonight. Show is starting out mid so far, but I'm sure it'll get better later on. I didn't really watch Myles Borne versus Lexis King too much. I only watched the middle and the end of it. I wasn't really interested in watching that match because we done seen that match so many times now. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for NXT to come back on. We will be live for Evolve tomorrow night. Yes, we're going to be live for Evolve tomorrow night as well. We were live for Monday Night Raw last night. If you guys missed that, go check it out. Hit the thumbs up on there. Show about Monday Night Raw. Watch along, some love. We were live for the Monday Night Raw WrestlePalooza Fallout episode. I wasn't live on time. I was live late because I came home. When I came home, it was after 5 o'clock yesterday. I didn't really have the thumbnail done by then. I didn't really have it scheduled by then, so because I needed to chill and settle down. I was sweating like hell, was tired, everything else. Luckily, my off days now are Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays. I work every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday mornings. But I might be working this Sunday. I might be switching to work this Sunday. Because, after all, No Mercy is Saturday, and there could be a huge possibility that I could be switching to work Sunday morning. So, gotta admit, man, the graphics on the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero look so good. I think I'd rather play Sparking Zero on the Nintendo Switch than on the PS5, honestly. I don't know why they're still not putting Super 17, Nova, and Ice Shenron in the game. I don't understand it. I don't know why. That's weird to me that they're not putting the rest of the Dragon Ball GT characters in the game. I don't understand that. I think maybe Bandai Namco realized that they put Super 17 in the game, they will just do nothing but have it overpowered, have the character overpowered. And nobody would be able to defeat it doing online battles. And then you got these players where they'll start doing all these mods and all this stuff. So NXT's back on. We got Ethan Page, North American champion, getting ready to come out right now. I wish they would have announced the rest of the card instead of telling us that 3 matches are going to be happening tonight. At least announce the rest of the shit, like the segments and the backstage promo and all that. There you go. There you go. There you go. Is that?
Dr. Wagner Jr., the Latin American champion in AAA, is here in the Performance Center.
I mean, it's all about the style.
Why does it keep skipping? Is Booker T cussing? Is that why it's skipping like that?
If you foul-mouthed fans would... Now, I should be in the ring tonight to celebrate my giant victory over that so-called Canadian, Tyler Breeze. But apparently we have a very, very special guest here tonight. Triple A Latin American champion, Dr. Wagner Jr. Now, Wagner, welcome to NXT. I would like to remind you that I would be standing in here, yes, the greatest North American of all time, but also a two-belt champion if you didn't screw me out of my victory at Worlds Collide. So now, Mr. Wagner, muchacho, you can sit here tonight and you can lock eyes with this gorgeous North American. But I would like to personally invite you, hombre, to No Mercy, where you can watch me absolutely embarrass Tavion Heights. Oh, you want to be embarrassed tonight? You want to stand up? Why don't I invite you in the ring and we have a match right now, pal? Get in here! Oh, you don't got to ask twice. Give me a referee.
Our doctor's in the house.
You always got to expect the unexpected. Oh, the AAA Latin American champion taking it to Ethan Page. And we got to.
What the hell? What is happening with the... It just blacked out. NXT just blacked out. NXT's having difficulties tonight. Yeah, TNA must be invading NXT because we can't see what's going on. What in the hell? What is going on with the cable?
All are really beautiful, high quality. Actually, funny that you're trying to give me advice because I heard you talking to Blake a few weeks ago, and you didn't really like me, right?
Oh, no. That's not what I said. What I said was that your last name is Grace and so is mine, and I wanted to make sure that she knew we weren't related.
Okay. Well, how about this? How about we show Blake and the whole world just how different Ariana Grace and Jordan Grace really are tonight?
You're so funny, Jordan. You don't have to do that. Jordan!
Oh, God. Don't tell me we're getting Jordan Grace versus Ariana Grace. Ariana Grace is going to lose.
But there are two women left. Here is the first ever women's speed champion in history. And the question is, who is headed to No Mercy? Who is headed to face Sol Ruca? We will find out live. We find out next on NXT.
Would y'all like to see Candice LeRae regain that Speed Women's Championship? So Candice LeRae has to act as a babyface tonight, and Lainey Reid's going to act as a heel. Meanwhile, Candice LeRae is a heel on the main roster. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm stepping away for a bit. All right, we're back, and let's go ahead and tune back NXT.
Introducing first from Riverside, California. Lainey Reid. Would one of these women be there as the speed?
So Ruka watching on. Yeah, we know. I saw her.
No Mercy this Saturday to compete for the Speed Championship. There is the champion on the right, Sol Ruka, Zarya Abba. I can't believe Tavion Heights and Dr. Wagner be equal paid in an impromptu title matchup. Tavion, though, could have a championship.
I guarantee you nobody's beating Sol Ruka. Darn, Candice could barely get on the rope.
I mean, like he's the baby right there. It's all about this speed back right there.
20 seconds on the clock, crooked leg in a near fall.
Urgency is at the edges in the back.
Another kick out. Whoa! Look who has arrived. Booker, that's the Angel Warriors of TNA Wrestling.
Like, why?
They're in the highs. I gotta go back to what Stevie and Mr. Stone said, that TNA Wrestlers is walking around right now.
Yeah, TNA invasion tonight. This is definitely a sign of TNA invasion.
Candice LeRae, 1 minute off the clock. Here in the speed matchup. Candice LeRae who defeated Zaya Brookside for TNA to advance. No Mercy implications being felt in this matchup. Nice counter. And right back up. Lainey swinging and miss. Candice still looking for a German suplex.
I don't know something about Lainey Reid. She's looking to come up there and get speed turned into it. Oh, yeah.
Nasty landing 3 minute time limit here. But on Saturday at No Mercy, the speed title had a 5-minute time limit. Of course, tickets on sale at SeatGeek.com for No Mercy. Candice looking to get the footing this time.
Uh-oh.
Under 90 seconds left in this speed matchup. And Candice is a veteran of this style. This is her 8th career. Speed matchup, getting right back up, charging right in and countering.
Oh, bad position right there. Bad position.
Shades of her husband as the champion is looking out. 60 seconds approaching. Lainey, who wants another opportunity at goal, connects her way, counter, kick out, and we're under 60 seconds.
Nice wherewithal right there by Lainey Reid to get that cover.
Right now under 50 seconds, Lainey Reid countering, shoulders going down with the back slide, another kick out.
45 seconds left.
Wait a miss. Candice LeRae wants the championship back. And Lainey Reid here's your winner, Lainey Reid. How many minds has Lainey changed due to her victories in this tournament?
The larger, that you sound like that. I'm talking about. I'll get Lainey Reid.
Candice LeRae tonight. Apache from AAA in the first round, and there you see Saturday at No Mercy.
If Lainey Reid beats Sol Ruka, I'm going to be shocked.
Oh my word. Knockout shot. As I was saying, can Reid dethrone Sol Ruka? Or will another Sol be snatched? Women's Championship for the speed title on the line Saturday at No Mercy.
I hope everybody enjoyed him tonight. You know who didn't? Me. And you want to know why? I got 2 words for you. Lash legend. See, Lash, you got me thinking, man. You really do. because you got a one-up on me a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna let you have that. So go ahead and enjoy your little dub. Frame it, put it on a wall, why don't you? Hell, tell everybody, I beat Jada Parker. But make sure you tell them what happened after you got your hand raised. Tell them how real pressure felt when I put you through that bare thing. Right? You be walking around here like you all that. But nah, I see right through you. Because you know at the end of the day, Jada Parker hits harder, talks louder, and looks better while doing it. So please keep your little moment warm. Because the next time we step in the ring,
the finally better than Lashley, and I agree.
It's just gonna be you flat on your back.
I'm rooting for Jada Parker.
Because I just gave you the reality check you desperately need.
Oh damn!
Not by a long shot.
Oh damn!
And I'm so sorry we didn't get a chance to catch the phone from him. Just had a lot going on. I really need to talk to you. I feel like anytime I make a friend, anytime I really let someone in, they just start to completely lose their mind. Yes. That's what I can't wrap my head around. I mean, is it my fault? It can't be my fault. Right? That doesn't. Nothing is ever your fault. Ever. That's what I miss about you, Tatum. You know, you're weird, but you're consistently weird. You are weird that I can count on, and I need that back in my life. I just feel you need me in your life. You're also making me friends. Yes, I mean, with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair all the time. I know. You dropped this. Lyra left you once before, Tatum, don't you remember? You're smart enough now to know that she's going to do it again if you give her the chance. Let's go. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you, too. It was rude.
It's not over until I win.
Well, with Ava in London, Stevie and Stone made this matchup official. The following contest is scheduled for one more. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Jordan Gray. And this is a woman with a lot of frustration to let out. And you can obviously know why. Jordan Grace, Ariana Grace, one-on-one next.
You mean to tell me they booked them in matches because they both have the same last name? Oh my God, man. How can the NXT be any clueless, man? They booked Jordan Grace versus Ariana Grace because they both have the same last name. Man, how hilarious does that sound? Oh my God. Just so you know, to the internet wrestling community accounts out there, you know Jordan Grace is winning. Ariana Grace is only just a stepping stone in Jordan Grace's way. I hope y'all realize that. I'll be right back, y'all. Wow. Imagine that. We got NASCAR drivers on NXT to boost up the what? The low ratings that NXT got last week or the high ratings? I don't know. That'd be funny if the reason why they had NASCAR drivers on there is because the NXT ratings were low last week. I'd be laughing if that's true. Hopefully it's not. Because then I wouldn't have to laugh. NXT's back on. We got Adriana Grace versus Jordan Grace happening right now.
Is finally realized that she's a bitch. It's just like how we have it. You gotta fight first. You gotta fight more. Just like that.
Our opponent believes she should be. That's why we're having this matchup for Ariana Grace. The comment she has made to Jordan over the last several weeks, and it's hard to feel bad for Ariana. She's always fighting.
Oh, man, big shots there.
Having issues with others due to her opinions, but nobody home. And we got to congratulate someone right now. Stephanie Bakary became the new Women's World Champion. We'll find out Friday on SmackDown who she'll meet in Perth for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship on October the 11th. Victory though right now, maybe, and no, not quite.
Yes, congratulations to Stephanie Bakary for doing it.
Ariana. Yeah.
She went right to the top of this business, man. I love it.
Look at Ariana Grace right now in control of this matchup. She, of course, has extensive training in MMA fighting, judo, jiu-jitsu, boxing as well. So I'll say it again. Don't let that smile fool you.
That's Stack's wife right there.
What's happening around here? Everybody trying to get a piece of the action. A little champagne wishing, a little caviar treat. I'm talking about moving the ball. SmackDown, yes. It's urgency here tonight.
And you got to think for Ariana Grace, if she's able to knock off Jordan here, that would be a statement victory in her career, would it not be?
Statement that Ariana, if she could do that, like if she landed that first good shot, that tells me a lot about her game plan here tonight.
Ariana trying to get the jump on Jordan. Jordan right now. Oh. Using her environment to her advantage. Backslide, rolling right through, not letting go, and stepping right into that short arm clothesline. Pulling Ariana back up to knock her back down.
Beautiful there by Jordan, maintaining control of the third clothesline, but misses it.
Ariana misses swinging wildly, and just for that spine buster. Rolling right through, and Jordan hoisting up Ariana.
Smell the end is coming, Vic.
With that direct effect. And Jordan takes out Ariana with grace.
Yeah, but you put up a hell of a fight Ariana did. Better get it
Here's your winner, Jordan Grace.
Y'all did nothing but bury on Ariana Grace.
Victory has to feel good for Jordan Grace. Here tonight, back to some moments of this match.
They're doing nothing but burying on Adriana Grace on the NXT Women's roster.
And in this direct effect, showcasing that power that's on display in Jordan Grace once again. And this, what the hell is this? It's Stacks. Channing Stacks the racer out here. Whoa, Booker!
On the phone, dog. Hold the damn phone.
Quick Monroe, and she's not coming alone. Jordan Grace realizing it, and these two women taking it to one another. No remorse between these two. No remorse. Just a lot of hate.
So I looked at a couple weeks ago, Blake Side.
Dang, Jordan Grace sold that well.
Oh! She is ready to take Jordan Grace straight to hell. He's ready to win. But just these officials and just these security guards, we're going to need everyone out here to separate these two.
Enough! Tonight, Ava, she put us in charge. And if you want each other that bad, this Saturday, grab anything you can get your hands on. Because at No Mercy, you're going to have a weapons match.
Hey, you know something, Stevie? I think we should go bigger than that. All right, listen, no more running, no more sneak attacks. Saturday, this ends. And you can bring all the weapons you want, because it's going to be inside a steel cage. But Grace Monroe in a weaponized steel cage Saturday, and no mercy.
Inside of a steel cage. Imagine that.
Officially headed to No Mercy to challenge Silver for the WWE Speed Championship. Let's tell the truth here, Kelly. I finally got the opportunity I've been asking for, and look what happened. I beat Triple A's best, Fatty Apache. I just knocked off an NXT icon, and now this Saturday I face Sol Ruca. And sure, maybe Sol Ruca is the most athletic woman in NXT. Hell, WWE. But after I give Sol Ruca a little Southern hospitality, I'll be leaving her next to be champion. You know, I gotta hand it to you, Lainey. That was a very impressive win out there. Good luck at No Mercy. Right back at you, champ. Thanks. On second thought, I can handle Lola by myself. She cannot be serious.
Rep your squad like it's only one squad. Rep your squad like it's only one squad.
Damn. She just played it like that. She just left her friend like that. Hanging like that, man. Hey, man, that's crazy, man.
Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescriptions.
Oh, man. I'm not sure what's going on with the stream tonight. It's doing some funny shit. Come on, y'all. Let's get these views up, man. Tune in. If y'all just now tuning in, welcome. Subscribe to the channel if you do. We're close to 840 subscribers. I appreciate the support that I'm getting, man. Keep on supporting the channel, y'all. Your support goes a long way. And hit the thumbs up on my Monday Night Raw watch along as well, that we went live for yesterday night. We'll be live for Evolve tomorrow night, and then we'll be live for NXT No Mercy this Saturday night. And I may take Saturday off and work Sunday. I may switch from Saturday to Sunday this week. NXT's back on. Let's go ahead and tune into it.
And as we heard before the break, the champion said she's going to do it all alone.
Here we go. Yay!
Please welcome the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane.
Stacked up, man.
So I'll ask you, is it wise for JC Jane to be out here with no backup?
But sometimes when you want something done properly, when you want it done right, damn it, you do it yourself. You feel me? You feel me, dog?
I do every Tuesday when I'm sitting out here on commentary. Sometimes I just have to do it myself.
All right. You asking for it here tonight.
Let's all pretend like last week never happened. Like Rhea didn't pin me, that Lola didn't backfist me and cost me the match. Because truth be told, none of that really matters. Because at the end of the day, whether you people like it or not, for over 100 days, I have been standing in your face as the NXT Women's Champion. And I have single-handedly gotten rid of every single label that you people tried to put on me. The third wheel, most beatable champion, transitional champion. Yeah, all so cute, but all so wrong. And that's why I find it incredibly pathetic, comical. It's actually laughable that you people want to live in this fantasy that the one that's going to dethrone me is Lola Vice. I mean, be so for real. Lola Vice, a crossover act pretending to be a wrestler in my division. But hey, she's flashy, right? She has 1 million followers on Instagram. Awesome. Congratulations. But you know what, Lola? I will give you your flowers because you have improved immensely. But you're nowhere near ready to hold this. And you know what? I'll be the first to admit, you have quite the hometown hero story going for you. Hometown crowd, AAA momentum, camera ready tears just in case you finally pull it off and win the title. But Lola, sweetheart, wake up. That's the JC Jane story. I shocked the world. Been there, done that. Lola, you are not the underdog in this story. I am. I was the one who was humiliated, thrown to the side, told that I was never gonna make it. But while you were out there shaking your ass, I was out there busting my ass to get to the top. No family, no MMA background, no hometown advantage is gonna save you for what's coming your way at No Mercy. And absolutely no one is gonna ruin that for me. JC Jane, I wouldn't expect anything less. Another person talking about my ass. Well, at least I have an ass to shake, mama. 100 days as champ. Wow, that's impressive. But you're barely surviving. You've always needed somebody. I don't. And for all those years you spent being a toxic third wheel and finding an easy way to become champion, I was knocking women out in order to earn my opportunity. You know what's crazy? I remember being in the Sierra Rainbow before facing Roxanne. I was nervous. I was emotional. I mean, the Lola before would have probably cried at this opportunity in front of my family. You guys saw it. But that's not who I am anymore, JC. This time it's different. I stand before you a year later, a completely different person. More than a fighter, a professional wrestler, a WWE superstar. And for as much as I want to win this title for my family, for my culture, and for myself, this is also for all these people here who always believed in me and had my back. At No Mercy and Dios mío, I'm so glad it's called No Mercy, because that's exactly what I'm going to show you when I knock you out and become the new NXT Women's Champion. Okay, all right. You're all fickle. You know what, Lola? I'm fully aware that more than likely, you're going to beat my ass on Saturday. But you know what, Lola? I see you. I know you. I know that since the day you walked in here, you've been looking for validation. You want to make your mama and papa so proud. You want your sisters to be proud to look up to you. But mama, I can promise you that somehow, some way, I will be walking out with this title. And my reality very well may be a broken nose or a broken jaw. But your reality, come No Mercy, is when you're gonna look both of your parents in the eyes and tell them that all those sacrifices that they made for you was for nothing. Because I'm gonna be walking out still your NXT Women's Champion, and you're gonna be walking out knowing you're your family's biggest disappointment. I'm the best.
Oh! Lola couldn't hold it in anymore. Will this be the scene in Fort Lauderdale this Saturday? Who walks out Women's Champion at No Mercy? Well, Stevie and Stone have signed off on this. Who will be victorious? This matchup presented by Progressive. It's a six-man tag team matchup. It's live. It's next on NXT.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Ooh, okay, Big Wheels.
We see you, Mike.
Oh, you need my beautiful new ride? Well, with Progressive Name Your Price tool, I went and found the right auto insurance rate for me. You know this thing can traverse any terrain.
Terrain? No, that's not what you call your auntie's driveway.
Oh.
Some things you can handle, like finding auto insurance coverage that's right for you with Progressive's Name Your Price tool.
Wait, what happened to the coupe?
Oh, well, I think it disappeared with his hairline. Handling with your loved ones.
Dang. Lola Vice knocked her clean. Man. Oh God, please tell Dominique to work. Be like, oh God, please. All righty, y'all. NXT's back on. Yes, I had my mic muted. That's why you didn't hear nothing. Let's go ahead and tune back into it.
You're all hypocrites. When I come out, you tell me. But what are you saying when my match ends? Maybe you're the ones who don't get it. Just like he lives and dies by your. He wants to be loved and look for his.
Y'all hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new.
That approval that he's chasing, it makes him weak. This Saturday at No Mercy, I'm going to show Javon Evans and everyone watching that everything else is just noise. I don't give a damn if I connect with you or not. Shoot whatever the hell you want. Only showdown.
Show No Mercy. That Booker Lee score show every.
You talk about state, right? You talk about that self. These guys are like a pack of wolves, man, a pack of wild dogs. What?
scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Chase University, Cale Dixon, and Uriah Connor. You can see Andre Chase not that hard.
There you go.
Their tag team partner from Edinburgh, Scotland, 252 pounds of pure motivation, Joe Hendry. Come on, boy. Joe Hendry has quite the sense of humor, does he not?
He does. I mean, can I say this? Joe Hendry, he gets a lot of fanfare here. See, right? Let's see, he's an outsider.
Oh,
He's an outsider. He's a TNA guy. That's what happens. TNA guys, they step in here.
Well, Dark State does not have a sense of humor at all. Never smiling, only when they're wreaking havoc, creating chaos. Derek Sanders gets it under control. It's Connors and Sugar starting things off. You talk about TNA, I mean, there was a lot of angry individuals last week from TNA. Some NXT superstars right now in the locker room. They have their interest peaked, so to speak, and rightfully so. I mean, we heard what we heard all night long from Stevie and Stone. There's TNA wrestlers walking around.
Walking around, I mean, it's a business where you got to always expect the unexpected.
Oh, man, anything can cover the kick out. Yeah, anything can happen. You start to wonder, is this matchup continuing for these six superstars? The tag was made. What is Dark State looking to accomplish? Just getting dropped there by Connors, not there. Dixon with a big splash. Into the cover, hook of the leg.
Big shot there by Dixon. Dixon kind of proves himself to the University of Chase and Chase Andre Chase. Yeah, I think that could be a good thing. I think he's got kids a lot.
If you were Chase, you would go with Dixon or Connors. Would you be trying to fire up Dark State like they did earlier?
No, really. Like I said, you like a pack dog that hungry for success.
Oh, nice.
Hungry for big time success.
Cover. And this would be a big victory for Chase. Have to think, book. A victory tonight for Dixon and Connors. Do they get put in tag team championship contention as Joe Hendry chasing an action?
That's not what this is about, right? I mean, this is about a little bit of payback.
So we got a 6-man tag match happening right now. We got Joe Hendry, Chase U going up against Dark State.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to feel that again. And look, when you take a look at Joe Hendry, he's proven hard work pays off. Do it the right way. The exact opposite of all four men in Dark State who wanted to cut the line. They wanted to jump to the front. Joe Hendry proved hard work does indeed. Wait a minute now. Well, things start to break down.
Oh, yes.
What's up? Dixon taking out one, Hendry taking out two. And now a little bit, you're going to need more than just, you're going to need all three of these men to take the big man down. Osiris wiped out.
Joe Hendry quarterback in this thing. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Harold Dixon take it to the air. Showing you his evolution
Go ahead.
as a superstar.
I've never seen something like that from that kid.
And look who's standing tall right now on NXT.
Dad, this guy says that we act like Gillette Labs is some miracle, but it's just another razor?
Be right back, y'all.
Osiris, Lennox have been beating this man down. Checking through the break. Right here is the turning point.
Nope, Dark State's taking control. We're back here from commercial break. NXT Season 19, Episode 38 is back on. It's back airing on CW.
Lennox tagged in, and the tag team champions continue to punish and brutalize Dale Dixon. Into the cover, hook away. On a near fall. 6-man tag. Booker, that's TNA's Mike Santana, the number one contender to the TNA championship. What is he doing here? Is he just walking in the front door?
Well, TNA finally invades NXT. Well, yeah, the invasion was definitely tonight. No question about it. It was now or never for TNA to invade NXT.
It doesn't seem like Dark State are big fans of Joe Hendry.
Like I said, an outsider. Take him out.
Talk about getting taken out. That is what just happened to Connors, courtesy of one half of the tag team champions. And it's true, Dark State doesn't give a damn who you are, where you're from. They don't want advice from legends. They don't want advice from coaches. They believe they know what's right. And my question, Booker, who is going to stand up? Who is going to argue with these four?
I mean, they're disagreed. And the thing is, if you fight one of them, you got to fight them all. That's the difference. Because Dark State right now. Tag.
Uh-oh, got a tag. Here we go.
All that pent-up frustration just got chopped in the throat. He's answering right back.
Whoop! Look at him. Uh-oh. Joe Henry's taking control.
Everyone believe it. Here inside the Performance Center. Maybe look at that standing ovation. Referee was distracted. Osiris wiped out Joe Hendry. See and destroy. That's what these four world athletes have done. And they have done everything they have said that they wanted Joe Hendry. One last ditch effort for Booker. I'm looking over there. There's no one there for Joe Hendry to tag. And Andre Chase trying to let out counters. This is what I'm talking about, folks. Always firing up his students. Always firing up the university. Firing up the NXT universe.
He's a great cheerleader. He's a great cheerleader. I give him that.
Counters not wasting any motion. Measuring. Ooh. Had to switch gears for at least quite a moment. Oh, Osiris caught wiped out. Sugars. I think he got a little bit. Overconfident.
I like this guy.
Look at this. DDT. Tornado style. Dark State. And Andre Chase is getting into it. On the outside with Cutler James. Connor saw it in coverage right now.
Oh, this
and
is
systematically dissecting everybody.
Did he do
What the
it?
hell is this again? Derek saying that official distracted. Didn't see Sugars from behind. That knee, I think, went right on the bridge of the nose of Connors.
Yes, indeed, right there. Momentum shift. Big momentum shift right here.
Oh, nothing for Andre Chase to do. And all he can do is turn around and see what happens. There's into the cover.
That's it.
And Dark State victorious. Again.
Again. Again.
moments, we're going to take a close look at the number one contender to the NXT Championship. An inside look is the man behind the revolution, Ricky Saints. Next.
Stepping away again. Tired of these damn commercial breaks. All right, I'm back, y'all. Tune back into NXT.
You know, I don't know if I was ever supposed to make it.
We're in New Orleans, Louisiana, standing in the exact spot where my childhood home used to be. It's no longer here now. The storm took it away. Yeah. It's so funny when you're an adult and things look much different, way different. Perspective changes. And I'm proud enough and man enough to come back so people can say, that's our boy. That's the guy that made it through. Sheer will, stubbornness. Of course I was going to make it. Because I had no other choice. To me, you may see the style and the glamour, but I think that I represent everybody from the street vendors to the artists, to the people who are hungry, to the people who are passionate and stubborn just like me. I believe in myself so much because that's all I had at the end of the day. I was just supposed to be another kid who slipped through the cracks in New Orleans. I know where I don't want to go back to, and every single day I make sure that I progress just a little bit more, so I never have to go backwards. That is why I believe so much in myself, because it's all about survival. Since I was little, I did not let a circumstance define me. That is a reason why I love coming back to New Orleans, because it is a great reminder that it isn't just about me. It's about my family, and it's about the people. I represent those who have made it beyond what everyone thought they were going to get to. Every single person that I talk to, every single
Honestly, bro, we're getting a TNA invasion tonight.
City of the Saints, home of the Saints, the son of a Saint, the son of a Saint. Come on now.
I couldn't be any more proud of you.
I wouldn't want to go against you. That's what I'm saying.
This Saturday isn't just about winning the NXT Championship. It's about making all the non-believers into believers. And ultimately, it is proving to myself that all the gambling and all of the sacrifices that I made pays off. I prove to myself that I am exactly who I say I am. Doesn't matter if it's over or if it's trick. What matters is that I get it done. I am going to lead Fort Lauderdale, your new NXT champion, and I'm going to usher in a new era, an absolute era. Shout.
Well, will the son of a saint become a champion? Will he usher in a new era? The question is, who will Saints face? Or will it be the ruler over Femi? Our match title versus title match is moments away in the main event of NXT. Elsewhere this Saturday, the champion is headed to the challenger's backyard. Roll of ice, the #1 contender, looks to lend a fatal blow to JC Jane's championship reign. Who will walk out of No Mercy this Saturday as NXT Women's Champion? Tavion Heights picked Ethan Page once again. If he can do it, he'll become champion. He made him tap out earlier tonight, Booker, but that obviously was under different circumstances. But can he do it when it matters the most? This Saturday, can Tavion's career reach new heights, or will Page retain the North American Championship Saturday at No Mercy? Also, the women's speed title will be defended. We learned earlier tonight it will be Lainey Reid, who won the #1 contender Speed Women's Championship tournament. So will defend against Reid. Which woman will leave No Mercy with gold around her waist Saturday in Fort Lauderdale? And look, these two will meet once again, but things have gotten more personal. The young OG looks to knock Josh Briggs down a few levels. Can he do that at No Mercy on Saturday? And this will get ugly. Blake Monroe Jordan Grace will meet one-on-one, but this time, it's going to be inside a weaponized steel cage. Who survives? We'll find out at No Mercy.
Fun. Clearly, a lot of TNA wrestlers are interested in the upcoming title match.
Yeah, TNA got all the odds on that match for sure.
But this Saturday at No Mercy, you go one-on-one with Josh Briggs.
Right.
I would love to get your comments about what he had to say about you earlier.
Okay. Well, look. Last time Josh won that match for sure, but this time your boy's gonna win. You know. And look, he's still talking. You feel me? He's talking like he know the young OG. I don't know, but he don't. But this weekend, I'm gonna jump around him. I'm gonna punch his ass in the mouth. And then I'm gonna get the dub, and everybody's gonna know that boy is bounce.
I need help. We get a medic, please. Come on. It's not moving, Jasmine. Okay? Hey, we need help.
Jasmine? What the hell? I thought you were with her. I was. I left by 1 minute. You don't think it was...
Doesn't matter. It was time to drop her anyway. Only the strong survived. That's true. That's not.
Yeah, we need medical. Come on, I need a medic.
What the? Here we go.
Shut the hell up, Booker T.
That's right. What? Yeah. I like it. Okay, man. That's that boy. DNA.
In a matter of moments, it is champion versus champion. It is title versus title. But Booker,
that's right.
Booker, look around. I'm looking to my right. I'm looking to my left. We have some visitors that have arrived for this massive main event. It's live. It's winner take all. Next.
These dishes just aren't getting clean.
The problem isn't the machine. It's the way to the detergent.
Well, Trick Williams versus Open Femi, main event, winner take all. Yeah, TNA is invading tonight. TNA is in fucking invading tonight. And watch I be right. Watch I be right. I know TNA's invading tonight. I know they are. Y'all know I'm gonna be absolutely right. You know it. What's going on right here, man? I don't know what was going on with the beginning of the show. It's just like the show NXT went completely fucking black. I don't know. I don't know if it was the channel that went completely black or if it was NXT that went completely black. Maybe I was the one that made NXT go completely black. Huh. It was me, folks. It was me all along. With my darkness spreading. With my darkness black spreading. Across the entire NXT men's and women's locker room. In the universe. I'm just playing. On the main roster.
But it's time for our main event that will alter either Bound for Glory or Saturday's No Mercy.
Oh, we got Oba Femi coming out. The NXT champion. Oh, you know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Wait. I gotta do it, man. I got to. I'm sorry. I got to. I got to.
Saturday, September the 27th. Tickets are on sale now at SeatGeek.com. Look, we got to thank Grayson Waller for this matchup. But again, I still look around and I see a number of TNA wrestlers.
They say this match is going to be families. I can see that.
Zaya Brookside is to my left.
Trick Williams look like he about to go Ultra Instinct in the corner. The way he looking at Oba Femi.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. It's a champion versus champion title for title match. Introducing first from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the TNA World Champion, Trick Williams. Man calls himself a headliner anywhere in the world. Stop. And his opponents from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Oba Femi. But the same could be said, Booker, for Oba Femi.
I mean, no bread, no water, just speak. That's Oba Femi. Let's take this for what it is, man. This is history. This is a history-making match. This is taking place right here tonight.
This is the biggest championship match since this partnership.
I want to go Ultra Instinct right now.
He's going to walk out with both titles.
I'm not.
Take off. And right off rip, Oba getting the better of Trick, but Trick answering right back. Couple of shots going right into the champion.
I'm going to transform to my own power.
He's ready to go ahead and makes all the rules, man. That's what it's all about. He's ready to go have all the power. Right now, have championships.
All right, now it's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive.
Oh my goodness, man.
A ride. They've been on a collision.
I cannot believe what I said before the match started.
This is the first time it's a one-on-one meeting. New Year's Eve in Los Angeles, remember that? It was triple threat. Standard Liver main event WrestleMania Saturday, it was triple threat. I mean, these guys are finally going to find out who indeed is the best.
Heavyweight right here. Over 50 still has about 60 pounds. If you can believe it. But these guys, they're going to bring the fight. They're going to bring the fight tonight.
For the first time, one man will carry two separate companies as the NXT and TNA champion. Of course, we saw JC Jane become the first one to ever do that. The first woman.
Did I just say that Trick Williams looked like he's about to go Ultra Instinct in the corner before the match begun?
It's hard to say right there, but these guys are but the thing is,
Yeah, I did.
It's all about you can say the most focus in a matchup like this. Because like I said, it's a prime time match right here tonight.
Well, look, it's great men are not born great. They grow to. Well, there's a familiar face, but yet another TNA wrestler.
Who? I didn't even see.
Right now, over.
I didn't even see. Too busy looking at my damn phone.
Well, that was one half of the inspiration.
Yes, it was.
I'm a little bit bad. I don't mean to be taken away by what's going on, but it's very interesting what's transpiring. Right
Yeah, because there's about to be a TNA invasion. That's what's about to happen.
Think about it, Vic. There's a lot of interest on this TNA World Heavyweight Championship. I think that's what it is for the little bit.
Well, Trick Williams, the first to be under WWE contract to win a TNA title, declared he is the greatest NXT superstar ever. What's Trick? It's Mike Santana. Oh, hey.
Calm down, Trick.
Dude, did I just say Trick Williams is about to go Ultra Instinct? No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. And Mike Santana on commentary? What the hell? Bro, Mike Santana trying to tease us, man. He almost like he was about to get in the match. Damn.
Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up. Hold it, mister.
Come on, man. You can't, y'all TNA superstars can't be doing that shit, man. Trying to damn tease us, man. Damn. Oh, no worry. I took a picture of my webcam. Why would I? Still got Open Femi versus Trick Williams happening. Then you wonder why not so many people tune into NXT. I'm talking about in terms of commercials. You know how many commercials we got on NXT tonight? We got like 5-6 commercial breaks tonight for NXT. Pretty much same thing for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Right. Then you wonder why I step away from the freaking stream. Then you wonder why I legitimately step away from the stream. Five and 6 commercial breaks is just too much, man. There should at least be 4. There should be at least 4 or 3 commercial breaks every night for Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. There shouldn't be. There's no reason why we should be getting 6. I would like it better if we didn't get any commercial breaks at all for NXT and Monday Night Raw. That'd be a lot better. That'd be a whole lot better. Yeah, we're finna get a TNA invasion tonight. I've been saying it the last 3 times already. There we go. Back on. Back on from commercial break.
I gotta ask a question. Why have you and others from TNA, including that man, Steve Macklin, decided to arrive here in the Performance Center tonight? Well, I mean, holy crap! That was a complete Matt Cardona, I believe. And that was the rock bottom. He was a cover and a kick out.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Let's get focused.
You guys felt the need to make this match and not give any heads up to TNA.
Man, the fans need to sit the hell down. We know Matt Cardona's in the arena.
Well, you are here. So many others are here. Everyone taking their phone out right now.
We know an invasion's about to happen. I already predicted that it was going to happen.
Who will be the next ruler of that kingdom?
I literally said it on the stream like 3-4 times.
Hopefully become a man on a short list that have held the TNA and NXT title. He would be the 6th man to do so as he just depleted Williams. Williams looks out, and Mike, you may be needed for glory.
This could be it.
Nah, Trick's kicking out. Told you.
Well, I feel this table shaking. You all right over there? Oh, no, I'm good. I'm just, like I said, I feel unsafe right now. I mean, everybody just seems like just walking into the building. I wonder, what the hell is security? What the hell is security?
There's been an open door policy.
Yeah, what the hell is? Now Booker T says what the hell is security. He should have been saying that a long time ago.
Two brands. Will it be over with Trick Williams? With a big shot right there against Trick Williams. First to win a TNA title under WWE contract. To win it.
Oh! This is our main event, man.
Trick Williams, but not able to keep over Femi down. And as we talk about your championship match about for glory, Ricky Saints will meet the winner this Saturday at No Mercy.
Nah, I think they're going to, I don't know. Either it's going to be an invasion or they're going to tease it. They just teasing it. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened after No Mercy.
On Over Femi's powering out, and Over right now might be but there's a trick shot knee. Winner take all. Mike, you have felt that trick shot. I can't believe Over Femi was able to kick out.
I mean, that's a testament to how tough Over is, right? He's been carrying this brand for the longest.
Over right now, still with championship. Trick with the TNA championship, and you start to wonder, not a lot on that from Trick Williams at right hand. NXT Universe fired up. And I mean, could you imagine carrying WWE and WCW? Hold on! Fall for Bryce! That is it!
And Trick kicks out again.
If he can win this match tonight, he's going to put him on Mount Rushmore.
About to put him on cloud 9. That's what he about to do.
Was two brands. You don't think right now that man, Mike Santana, sitting toilet or even Trick Williams, sitting over Femi with those comments?
Look at Frank sitting at ringside. Frank Kazarian.
We're getting into the deep waters of this matchup, but I gotta ask you, Mike, what compelled you to take to social media last week?
Listen, I've never been one to go on social media and do the back and forth with anybody. But I'm pretty tired of that narrative being out there that NXT has full control of the TNA. I think it's old, and I think it's about time that, like I said when I posted on Twitter, when I posted on X, that
hold on a second, I don't mean to cut you off, but both these men spilling right out here in front of us. And again, it's going to be a referee's discretion. Neither man wants to be counted out. Both championships on the line. As Trick right now. Oh!
Well, dang.
Trick one step ahead right there. Take the pain, son. Take the pain, son. Take the pain.
Trick had no choice. Holy hell, it's breaking loose.
Oh, my God.
NXT, they're in the ring. TNA.
Told you. NXT invasion. What did I tell you? Told you it was going to happen. Told you it was going to happen, man. I told y'all it was going to happen. I fucking told y'all. I literally said, and I even said it last night on my Monday Night Raw watch along, that TNA invasion is going to happen this week.
We need some help out here. But look, in the eye of the storm, two men are staying focused. Everyone right now in NXT and TNA is showing no mercy.
Look at that. Ended with an invasion. Told y'all I was going to end with an invasion, man. There it was. Only for a split second before it went off the air. Anyway, folks, I'm stepping away. When I come back, I'm going over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire WWE NXT No Mercy Go Home show. Don't go anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and now I'm ready to go over my overall thoughts and grade on the entire WWE NXT No Mercy Go Home show. I'm going to be real honest with y'all tonight. And if I wasn't, I would still let y'all know. This week's episode of NXT was left much to be desired. And to be honest, with the show's primary accomplishment being the build-up for the upcoming No Mercy event, unfortunately, the in-ring action tonight felt very flat tonight. This show was not that good tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the NXT men's and women's locker room. I'm pretty sure some of the NXT talent may be tuning in and listening, but it wasn't that good tonight. And it's not even the NXT men and women's talent's fault. It's got a lot to do with how WWE books the matches and how they produce the shows and stuff. It's got to do with how they rush the matches and rush the show. But yes, the in-ring action fell flat tonight in most matches, with 3 bouts being disappointingly short and failing to generate any real excitement. So when I watched this tonight, the show didn't really feel that exciting. Okay. The speed tournament match between Lainey Reid and Candice LeRae was brief by design. But even the match between Dark State and Chase U were decent. But it elevated the show, sadly. The main event between Femi and Trick Williams was the highlight, with the title versus title concept providing the tension and the drama. However, the match's potential was somewhat diminished by a frustrating interference angle that pretty much prevented a decisive outcome. Now, instead opting for a cliffhanger ending, overall, the show's variety, and lackluster match quality earned it a mediocre C+ grade, with fans eagerly awaiting a more satisfying No Mercy event to make up for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm already giving this NXT No Mercy Premium Live event 7 out of 10. In other words, it's going to be more than likely a solid B+ Premium Live event. And if it does end up being a solid B+ Premium Live event, that means that the NXT No Mercy is going to be doing way better than this week's episode. That means the NXT No Mercy Premium Live event is going to be better than this week's episode of NXT. And the NXT No Mercy Premium Live event is this week as well. It's this Saturday night. I believe NXT has a chance to make up for it. I believe the NXT No Mercy Premium Live event is going to deliver. It's going to do way better than this week's episode of NXT, because this week's episode of NXT was a mid C+ show tonight. It was a mediocre show. If NXT Monday Night Raw and anytime NXT Monday Night Raw and SmackDown are C+ mediocre shows or D terrible shows, anytime they're C+ mediocre shows or D- terrible shows, that's not good. That's not good at all. Now, anytime Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and NXT are great A+ shows and or solid B+ shows, that's good. That's good. Well, tonight's show was not good. Not that good. It was as mediocre as it gets. That is why the show's variety and lackluster match quality earned a mediocre C+ grade. That's why I gave this show a C+ grade tonight. There was no feel, barely any excitement. Even the NXT TNA invasion didn't make up for this show tonight. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. And again, it's not the men and women's talent's fault. The talent always do what they can to put a hard performance. It's not their fault that the shows are mediocre. It's not their fault that the shows are terrible. It's the way WWE does with their creative and booking. That's basically what it is. And the way they rush the fucking shows every week. They got to stop doing that. It's ridiculous. Nobody's going to tune in if you're just rushing the fucking shows. Week in, week in, week out. Like, seriously. They need to stop that. And they need to stop producing terrible and mid shows. And start producing great, solid shows. Nobody's going to want to tune in if you're going to produce mid and terrible shows. I'm just being honest. So WWE needs to do better with their NXT episodes, man. Start improving. Start going from mid all the way back up to solid or a great show. Because if they keep producing these mid shows, they're going to lose more and more audience. They got to improve. We cannot be watching mid shows like this every week. This ain't getting it. And you can see Monday Night Raw last night. Look at Monday Night Raw. Look at how they delivered last night. Monday Night Raw was a solid B+. Or, yeah. At least in my eyes, Monday Night Raw was a solid B+ show last night. Actually, hold that thought. Yeah, Monday Night Raw was a solid B+ show last night. Yes, I was right. I had to make sure I was right. I had to check my tweet. Yes, Monday Night Raw was a B+ solid show last night. But like I said, NXT tonight was a C+ mediocre show. I mean, like I said in the beginning when I went over my thoughts and grade on the entire show, the matches fell short. There needs to be improvement with these NXT shows. There really do. And there needs to be improvement with the men's division too, because the men's division is short right now. They need more. They need new stars in the men's division. They need more talent. The women's division is still doing better than the men's division. Well, like I said in the beginning, when I went over my thoughts and grade on this entire NXT No Mercy episode, I'm going to say it again. The in-ring action fell flat most matches. And 3 bouts being disappointingly short and failing to generate any real excitement. The only matches that really stood out to me tonight really was Lainey Reid versus Candice LeRae and the main event. Even though the main event was somewhat diminished by frustrating interference, like I said earlier. And that prevented a decisive outcome. But the variety and lackluster match quality, which goes to what I said, again, is the reason why I gave NXT, the NXT No Mercy Go Home show, a C+. And fans are still eagerly waiting to a more satisfying No Mercy event to make up for it. And like I said, the NXT No Mercy Premium Live event is going to deliver. It's going to be a solid B+ Premium Live event. I'm already predicting that the best matches on the pay-per-view are going to be, more than likely, Ricky Saints versus Opa Femi NXT Championship match and the WWE NXT Women's Championship match. Don't get me wrong. Ethan Page versus Tavion Heights is going to be a solid match, but it's not going to be best match of the night. Those two NXT Championship matches, to me, are best matches, are going to be the best matches of the night, in my opinion. Lainey Reid versus Sol Ruka, WWE Speed Women's Championship match. That's not, even that match ain't going to be best match of the night. Ultimately, the number one best match of the night, of the entire night for NXT No Mercy is definitely going to be the NXT Championship match. I'm telling you right now, especially from looking at the NXT No Mercy card. Yes, Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs is going to be a banger, but even that match is not going to be best match of the night. So, anyways, folks, I'm going to end it there. I'm done. Also, if you have not checked out my other WWE watch-alongs, go check them out now on the channel. My Monday Night Raw watch-alongs on the channel for you guys to listen to and check out. I'm interested to find out what the NXT No Mercy Fallout episode is going to be and what the card is going to be for that. We know what the match card is going to be for Raw next week. Wonder what the match card for Evolve will be tomorrow night, since I'll be live for it. I hope we get all my favorite Evolve women's talents on the show, like Kylie Armstrong, Kendall Gray, Carly Bright, Kaylee Ray. I hope we get all of them on the show tomorrow night. Hopefully. I hope so. Anyway. Maybe Nikita Lyons is Isaiah Steele. I'll be shocked if we get all women's matches tomorrow on Evolve. Or at least a WWE Evolve Women's Championship tournament to crown the next opponent for Kylie Armstrong's Evolve Women's Championship. For Kylie Armstrong herself, anyway. But NXT just needs to make sure they're producing better NXT television and making sure they're not rushing the shows. That's it. And make sure they're not giving us any garbage or any mid shit on TV, because nobody's going to tune in to a mid or garbage NXT episode. Yeah, everybody's going to tune into a solid and great episode. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. We want to see solid or great, at least solid or great episodes of NXT every week. Same with Monday Night Raw and Evolve and the WWE Premium Live event. Monday Night Raw is giving us that. Evolve, a little bit. Same with NXT. But all I've been seeing here lately with these NXT shows are just mid shows lately. But with Evolve, 1 week we see a solid Evolve episode, then the next week we see a mid episode of Evolve, then another week we see a solid episode of Evolve. With Monday Night Raw, 1 week we get a solid episode of Monday Night Raw, and the next week we get a solid episode of Monday Night Raw. That's because Monday Night Raw knows what they're doing. That's because Monday Night Raw has the best women's division on the planet right now. Hell, Monday Night Raw even has the best men's division on their show. Monday Night Raw has the best women's and men's division. Meanwhile, NXT has the best women's division. SmackDown has the worst women's division. And I want to say they have the worst men's division over there too, but the men's division over on SmackDown ain't that bad. The best division on Evolve is defiantly the women's division right now. I can't say the same about the men's division on Evolve right now, man. They need more men's talent over there. I mean, you got stars like Cannon Carver and the Carolina Reaper. You know, you got some stars over there on Evolve, and Shawn, Legacy. You know, we need even more stars that's going to be better than them, or that's going to at least look up to them. You know, we need a better men's Evolve division. That's what we need. But yes, NXT was a C+ mediocre show, and I'm getting out of here. That's all I got to say. I know I done repeated myself, but I want to make sure everybody got the memo and understand that this show wasn't that good, and that it could have improvement. You're seeing how they rushed Myles Borne versus Lexis King. I mean, my God. You cannot do some fucked up shit like that. You just can't. You just can't. And I ain't even going to say nothing about the commentary because WWE's not doing anything about the commentary, and they're not making a change to the NXT commentary. Unfortunately, which sucks. I wish they would, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Anyways, folks, all you got to do is rewind the stream if you didn't get to listen to me go over my thoughts and grade on the entire WWE NXT No Mercy watch along and results. Yeah, you can rewind for my reactions. I mean, I didn't really have too many reactions tonight. I mean, I don't think anybody will want to have a reaction watching a mediocre episode of NXT. I mean, hell no. Not me. I'm not even trying to be rude or disrespectful. But I'm only just spewing truth. And NXT needs to do better with some of their talent, too. A few of them, anyway. Most of them are pretty good, but a few of them they need to do better with. Need to do better with how they book them and what gimmicks they give them and everything. The booking and producing this. The storylines need to improve. Matches need to improve as well. I'm getting out of here. For real this time. No more talking for me. I'm done. 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 Like off the Sun's run done. Like seriously. Good night, y'all. I'll be live for Evolve episode 30, season 1. Tune in for that. Tune into the YouTube live chat conversation for that, and I'll see you guys then. Adios. Honestly, this show was so mediocre that I almost feel bad for most of the talent that performed tonight. Gave out their best performance, performed really hard, put their bodies on the line for the talent, and the show was still mediocre. Honestly, that's all you need to hear right there. That's enough to tell you right there that the show is mediocre. That sound right there. That's all you need to hear. Good night, everybody. See you for Evolve tomorrow.